Thank you. See ya. That was incredibly interesting, and they're just the sweetest people ever. And now I'm fired up for the rest of the story. I move onwards to drive deeper and deeper into Virginia and Appalachia. I'm rolling up to what looks like a coal mine. I don't know if it's still working, but I'm gonna try to enter and see what happens. I'm waiting for someone to scream at me for being here, but I think it's just empty. Today's Sunday. After the Civil War, railroads opened up Appalachia to coal mining, and the industry boomed. Virginia's mines peaked around 1990, producing over 46 million tons per year. But then,
that didn't make a lot of sense.
Today, the state pulls out less than 9 million tons a year, about 20% of what it used to. There you go. What's his name?
Axton.
Axton.
Yep.
So this is South Virginia.
I guess to me it is.
I saw two Confederate flags like 20 miles that way, so I can imagine that means it's South, right?
We still have a school, something Rebels. Anyway, they have the rebel flag painted on their school.
Really?
West Virginia was actually part of Virginia, and then during the Civil War, West Virginia got split off from Virginia, and that's what made West Virginia. Basically, it's the Mason-Dixie line is what separated.
Gotcha.
I think the Mason-Dixie line actually goes up into parts of Maryland, but that's kind of what separated the North from the South was that Mason-Dixie line.
So when you told people you're from out here, did they what would they say?
Well, some people.
I was getting there.
I can make it kind of redneck like my teeth.
Yeah.
What happened to your tooth?
I just got loose and just fell out. So it's kind of just camping that way because it's kind of like a trade form.
Like when you were a kid or when you were an adult?
Well, it happened about 6 months ago.
You kicked it out? I'm starting to realize that all stereotypes about Appalachia just aren't true. Everyone is so friendly and welcoming here. But since there's not a whole lot to do, my new friend Jeff invited me to go to Walmart. And I can't wait to hear more about his life in the holidays. So this is Norton.
Hello.
The biggest town in the county?
Yeah, really it is. Like here in Big Stone Gap is really about your biggest areas as far as like, people being in it and whatnot. But yeah, it's just kind of dwindled down. A lot of it is, EPA laws have cracked down on a lot of these coal industries. A lot of people just are against coal in general.
Because of the environment stuff?
Yeah, because it's so harmful to the environment. I guess to me, I don't see it like that because that was our way of life and that was our way of, making it. And, I actually worked for the coal industry for a little while.
Oh, you did?
So, yeah.
So there's no bars. It's not like, hey, let's go out to get a drink.
There is a couple places like the Dough Maker's Pizza that we just passed by. They actually have like a little area to drink and stuff like that.
I can see why drugs are a problem because there's not many else things to do.
They should offer more for kids to do around here, If they would just get some grants or something like that to open up more kids-friendly things around this area, I think that the whole drug problem, obviously drugs is going to exist anyway. You're just going to have that,
you don't want to get involved in it.
You go, the future of our kids,
It says the word letter I, you better steer clear. My opinion, you can have your own. How y'all doing today? Welcome in.
A major concern.
Is there a lot of diversity here or mostly white? I haven't seen any black people yet, or Asians. I saw a few Asians.
Well, there's a Chinese restaurant over there. Really here, I think it's all together. I think that, the African Americans here, they're all good with the white people. Everybody gets along here. That's one thing I will say is that everybody gets along here.
It's a good thing, man. I'm happy to hear that because you always hear about the opposite happening.
I'm an AI, and I can trade for you. $20 in your brokerage is all you need to start. I watch the market all day. When my strategy finds a trade, it
I talked to some other dude, and he said 95% of people have guns here.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of it is, just growing up in these areas, that was just a way of life and has always been a way of life.
Right.
Is to own a firearm and keep one on you, because you never know when something's going to happen,
Yeah, and you don't use them often.
No, I mean,
Or maybe for hunting purposes.
yeah, hunting, or, you know, some people around here, they find enjoyment out of going and shooting.
Can you just buy it or you need a license?
I think as long as you have,
I think if you're 18.
yeah, you be 18, just have a driver's, like, proof of ID. They do a background check on you. Because I think they have a little system where they do a background check on you and it'll come back, and as long as you come back good, then, hey.
Doesn't get more American than that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite busy in here. You see more people in Walmart than out on the streets.
I don't want to go.
I mean, well, like I said, there's just a lot of people from different areas that come over this way, you know, because there's just not, you have like little IGA stores and food cities around the area, of course, but some of the stuff, you know, that people want to buy, they don't have. So, you know, they're kind of forced to come here. So
it's hard to explain the scale of how big this store is to someone who's never been in Walmart. I mean, it takes like a good 7 minutes to walk over, like maybe 10 minutes to walk around the perimeter of this store.
Yeah.
Do you do your shopping here for food too?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we pretty well, now there's certain things that we'll go to Food City for, just because like meat and stuff. I'm kind of funny about Walmart and their meat section, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that. I don't trust it.
I don't know. Me and my wife are very funny about, you know, getting meat.
So where do you get your meat from?
Usually Food City.
Is that like
that's usually
is that like Kroger?
Kinda, yeah. It's kind of like the area's Kroger, yeah.
It's a little sad how the towns are kind of like they're not disappearing, but they're just kind of like they're dwindling.
They're hanging on by a thread.
They're hanging on by a thread, and you guys are the ones that are keeping it going. Like when your kids are your age, I wonder what this place is gonna look like.
I think about that all the time,
right?
man. I really do. That's
like half these shops are like closed, or they're just like empty.
Yeah, and it's like as time goes on, the more just keep shutting down.
This place is like 100% Trump, right?
When it comes to that, majority of people, they're going to tell you that they're Trump, but you're also going to find there's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of Democrats and there's a lot of Republicans. You know, I'm all for whoever does a great job of taking care of us Americans. You know, that's what matters to me. I don't consider myself a Republican, or I don't consider myself a Democrat. I'm whoever's for making this country better and making us better.
The more time I spend with Jeff, the more my assumptions fall apart. I came here thinking that everyone in Appalachia shares the same politics.
Ryan, you need to go back to Vigo. Class is running.
I'm dropping him back off where we met, with his family. Thank you. Really?
Yes.
Like you're gonna name that in the shop?
Yes.
Really?
And I don't know if I told you, but the shop will be called Second Sweet.
You told me.
Wait. It comes down through here, so.
Okay, let's do this. Take a picture of me holding this and put it in there, because otherwise people are not gonna know what the connection is. Thank you.
Here, I got one too.
Take a movement, sure. For all of us ignorant people that have no idea what I'm holding that aren't from here, what is this?
That is a loaded tea, so it has caffeine in it. It's loaded with vitamins, sugar-free. They're good.
And what flavor is this one?
That is strawberry, pina colada, and cotton candy.
And yours?
Mine is passion fruit, pina colada, and cotton candy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, let me put the straw on. Damn, that was good. All right. Have a good one, guys. See ya. Thank you. What an incredible experience. Man, I'm getting super lucky today, or everyone here is just amazing. Nicest people ever. Super nice. By the way, this drink is extremely sweet. I haven't had, like, I don't even know what to say. It's as if they dumped sugar in it, but as I say, it's sugar-free. And we move onwards, going through the hollers of Appalachian, Virginia. Before I keep exploring Appalachia, I want to tell you about Revolut, a longtime partner of this channel. No matter where you are, managing money shouldn't be complicated. Whether you're traveling, we're here. Yeah, it's the one.
This season,
Ryan, class is running on Vigo. You need to report to Vigo, honey.
business. One website, one expensive compliance mistake.
I know it's easy to set up Marge, but it's not that urgent.
CookieBot CMP could have helped keep him compliant with fast-changing privacy laws. Non-compliance won't kill you, but it could get your business afire and hurt your rep.
Winder, a wasper. A lot of people know them as wasps. I didn't know wasp was a thing. I didn't know what it was. It's always been a wasper.
When did you find out what other people call a wasp?
I was in college. Tater?
Yeah. What's a tater?
Tater? You know what a tater is? Potato?
Potato. A tater is a tater tot.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yeah. I say tater way more than potato. The mater is kind of like, okay, it depends on the situation. Tater's always. So.
Tater's always.
Tater's always, forever.
What I love about Appalachia is that people are really family oriented. Is that something you experience?
That could not be more true. If I hear somebody say something bad about my family or somebody, it's like, I feel like I've got to step up and protect them, even if maybe they're doing something wrong.
Totally.
A lot of times we grow up really close to each other, and we're taught that family is everything, which sounds very cliche, but it's like we're willing to go to battle for our family.
I love that, man. I love that.
So
that's so good to hear. Alright, Tate and I just spotted a ginger dude. So
Ryan, you need to come back to Bico. It's running.
Same shit? What's up? Hey, we're not from here. I'm actually from Arizona. I'm traveling around the U.S. I'm here just trying to tell some cool stories and meet cool people, but we haven't met anyone yet, and you winked at us, so that's why we stopped.
I was just usually.
You're a really nice guy. What's going on here? Like, can we meet anyone? Like, what should we be doing?
A lot of the people around here are super old. I actually moved here from Maryland.
Oh, you're not even from here?
No, I'm from right outside of D.C.
Why'd you move here, bro?
Because I bought a house for $30,000.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
You like it?
I fucking love it, dude.
Can I film this conversation?
Yeah, I don't mind.
What made you look here to find a house?
I did it for my mom, actually. My dad had just recently passed away.
Oh.
About 6 or 7 years ago now. He had a workplace accident.
Oh, man.
And, my mom got a check or whatever, and then she wanted somebody to help her find out some place to live, somewhere that she can move into.
Sure.
Get away from the big city, away from all the racket and whatnot.
So what's it like here, man? It looks pretty desolate.
Relaxing, honestly. Not a lot goes on. You don't have to worry about like
Ryan, you were
everybody
late.
knows everybody around here.
Glass
And
has
that's how it
been
is for most of
running.
Appalachia. The community is probably like the best part.
What about
Ryan.
job opportunities like?
That's probably the hardest part. Yeah.
I'm like, it's so quiet here. How many? Is it like a couple thousand people here, or less than that?
I think in total it's probably maybe around like 700, if that.
Ryan, where have you been, honey? You were late. Honey, where have you been? Ryan, I'm gonna try to go poo-poo now.
Okay.
Ryan, my poop smell like burned mushrooms, honey. I said my poop smell like burned mushrooms, Ryan. I didn't burn it on purpose. I wasn't paying attention. No, I burned them. And Ryan, do you remember that Gertie said she never burned anything in her life? Ryan, I want to see better attitude and re-attitude.
You want me to grab I'm going to tell you to my where your friend was from. I want to be dropped out again. I'm not looking for that. You can do my life. I want to be dropped. I want to be dropped. I'm being dropped or something. I'm being dropped or something.
Well, I mean, Ryan, if I can get a better attitude and a re-attitude, then we're going to get the attitude running and a better re-attitude, honey. Brian, I need to see some better action and reaction, honey. I want to see better action and a better reaction, not a slow action. Brian, you're going to have to be acting better. You're on Bigo television set, honey. When you're on Bigo, you know the rules, honey. Right, you need to start acting better, honey. Right, I want to see a better attitude and a better re-attitude. Not a slow attitude or a low attitude, honey. I'm going to tell Sandra if you're bad. It is funny. Because, Ryan, you need to learn how to behave. Ryan, no, you're not going to do that or say that. I'm going to have to remove you for bad behavior, honey. You're going to have to learn how to act better. You cannot say any cuss words, honey. I want to see better attitude and re-attitude, Ryan. No more cuss words. It's a sin. Stop it. You cannot say cuss words towards your mother.
And that's like including like all the way out past the cemetery and all the surrounding. If we're talking about just like in Pocahontas, sure, like maybe a couple hundred, if that.
Do you mind me asking what you do for work?
I'm a locksmith.
Nice. Are you the locksmith in Pocahontas?
No, funny enough, I actually work with a friend who lives down in Georgia.
Okay.
And I usually occasionally go down there help him for a couple of months at a time, and I'll come back up here and help take care of my mom.
Damn, how often do you see visitors here?
A lot, actually. But they don't come here for Pocahontas. They come here for the trails. A lot of ATV trails around here.
Because you talked about your $30,000 house, can I see it? Or is it private?
Sure.
So how many years have you been living here?
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. On the scale from 1 to 10, 1 being this place sucks, 10 being like I'm never leaving, what would you give it?
I mean, I'm never leaving.
So 10.
I would say like a 7.
I'm so surprised that you like found house here. The USA is massive. You could have gone anywhere, and you somehow locked in on this community.
Ryan,
the house we originally came down to look at.
need to start behaving better.
And the only reason we even got the
with
house
the attitude
is because the real estate agent that we talked with just happened to have somebody call him that day and say that they were looking to sell.
That's how life works, man. You never know what you're gonna come across.
Exactly. What do you do like on a Friday night?
You're trying to get down? Like, what do you do around here?
I'm not a people person in this life.
Oh, you seem like a people person. You're extremely friendly from the off the get-go.
It's because, like, you know, locksmith, I learned how to
burn out.
Honestly, myself personally, I'm like a person. I'm a technologist. I don't like
How you doing today? Welcome in.
What's like something dark, dirty, or whatever, something that you wouldn't normally see from this town?
I guess saying that the right then would be putting it lightly. Really? Yeah. Since when? A couple years ago.
And it got closed down?
Ryan, are you paying attention to class?
That's the worst thing about being in Appalachia.
So I would say the best thing is how peaceful it is out there. There's pretty much in this area, there's no power. In the 5 years I've been down here, maybe 4 or 5 months, and the vast majority of all this time is because there's a bunch of students that live down the road and I would have this. This I got from a friend of mine who said it's holy moly. He calls it the spray band, and he actually had like a Facebook group about it or whatever. This and that. He started thinking of me like, I have Walmart's and like the crazy sticks inside the spray can like anybody just pump and tap the car. You got it? Yeah. You got it. Just tap that as your actual car. I'm not. You can take it for fun? Yeah, now I'm from here. We're using video of it. It's practical. Really? They're like, how can I do those full of reverse, man? I'm going to have a reverse on river. This one really like hurts. Oh, yeah. And we're going to use this? Yeah. I don't think so, man. The handle. Want me to send thing to this? I mean, he's got a lot more makers. What do you know? You want to try it? Sure. Yeah, I'm definitely that way. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I'm not the autism. Why does it say that? It's a bandit plate from mom. Yeah, that's what she wanted it to be. Look at this man coming out with 20 things. That's your hand. Get over here, homie. There you go. Pretty cool. You know, you missed a lot of shape. I'm thinking these people around me.
But if I'm like an artist and I'm signing a building, that would be pretty nice.
What does this place feel like to you?
I mean, yeah, it definitely is, but not like some cities we come through here.
Everyone else has it. So,
Thanks for tuning in.
in the center of the street, and there's nothing. I mean, it's quiet. I don't hear a car. I don't hear music. There's nobody in the streets here, but there are 5 cars parked in the funeral home. But I think we know where the party's at.
Yeah, it's pretty wild way up there. I mean, honestly, this is nothing shocking. This is the low income area. Most people actually, it's not a lot of dollar things.
Thanks for tuning in to the system.
Trailers for the cheaper. We gotta do something.
drain out that damn water.
After an hour of cleaning up the road, we drive by a tiny old man flag. We take up from the retired coal mines, looking out to all the road. It's just a coal road. What was it like in the coal mines?
The first coal mines I started, they would make up the other one from the things.
Is the coal industry dead now? It's still going. But it wasn't what it was.
It went down. Well, they don't have the members and the manpower because the equipment is still young. See, when I first started out, we had machines that were so loud you couldn't hear each other talk.
Did it mess up? Did you get black lung or anything? You can't hear?
I can hear, but not good. I got black lung, but I'm okay.
Tell me about this community you live in.
People clean up, know where we go, and watch out for each other.
That's good. You live alone?
No.
So what's the best? Look at this. Hey, buddy. So what's the best and the worst thing about living out here?
I'm pretty good for my jobs. 20 years old. But I mean, you're really exposed to the hospital and the stores is everything that I said you want to go in the back door and shoot it down again.
Is there any crime?
I should have been.
That's true.
What do you think about police breaks? Are they active out here or not?
So aside from coal mining, what are the other jobs around here? What about other people around here? You don't talk to your neighbors?
Yeah, I'll talk to them. That's fine. I'm going to be taller.
So did you actually, you went down to like underground mine shafts? You do like, okay, so you do like some strip mining too?
No, I'm not a business.
You made all the money here, huh?
I made good money for that. When I started out, I was making $28 a day.
That's pretty good for back then, yeah. There you go.
Tell me what it is. My aunt's hand came off the top of my car and I'm trying to keep all the electrical stuff from getting started over there.
Have you ever traveled to big cities? Very that's a common answer.
Yeah, even for me, like, I have a big city, I get anxious.
What do you not like about it?
What about draining off better?
Most people like pregnant down here.
Try to drain out that yellow. Very pleasant. I thought that I get that damn yellow thing out. Oh, this is. I gotta let that water heat up again.
You weren't kidding about the ribs, dude.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Hey, Alex, you were not joking, man.
Happy birthday, dear Rachel. Happy birthday to me. August 21st is my birthday. Hopefully I get some money. Go somewhere. Do a video out. I don't know if this is going to be edible, but A for effort, I guess. Find out.
You seem like a happy guy. What's your key to happiness? Getting stressed out. How do you not get stressed out? I do what I've been dealing with. Do you think your America is going to shit, or we have good days ahead? And then we get back home. I was thinking of going it sounds like your opinion is an unpopular opinion, and you work hard. Most people around here all from size. Yeah, there's a few ladies that say that they don't want much stuff. And everything they're good and good. But we'll see what happens. It's forced away. But if you learn to make the most of that,
Try to drain out the water. And I'm draining it out. Then. See, that water looks yellow. Like dirty urine. Dirty urine. I don't know how long to cook this for. I don't like that yellow color. Try to drain out the water, and it still come out yellow. Alright, drain it out again.
That's really inspiring, man. That's pretty cool.
Drain it out, put it in the damn pan. See if I can, supposed to have it boiling. What this is. Carrots.
We still haven't played last year because
I'm gonna try to drain it out, see if I can't salvage it. See if I can't salvage this. Drain it out. Turn down that flame a little bit.
This is actually statistically one of the poorest counties in America. So is that amazing thing for you?
I'm gonna try to drain this out if I can. Now, I'm looking at the pellets in the pan. Oh my God. Shit. I'm gonna have to turn it on low. Carrot. If I can get some of this shit on there. Carrots. I'm gonna try to eat it. It's kind of crunchy. I was supposed to brown them in butter, and it's all yellow. My sink is yellow. Everything's yellow. So I don't know. I'll just let it sit here for 30 minutes or an hour. Tastes good, but zoom in. Looks fun. Is that carrots or what? I don't really know, to be very honest. I don't even know. I'm gonna try to eat one carrot. Well, at best, that's odd. At worst, that's really odd. Carrots, green sauce. Well, it's odd. I mean, would not be served in a restaurant, I'm telling you. But I'm not a good cook, so that's why it says chef refund. Ron, have you been bad? Are you paying attention to the class, honey? Ryan, but you need to stay awake. Ryan, turn down that volume. Ryan, turn down the volume. Ryan, you're going to have to turn down that volume or you're going to get put down in the chat. I'm on Bigo right now. I ate one of those carrots or whatever it is. That kind of, I have to say, it's not very edible. This would not be served in a restaurant. But I don't know. You want to simmer up a little, or I should have cooked the carrots in a non-water bath, and then put this in later. I think I should have put my brother seared it up. Let's simmer on low. Ryan, how's Sandra doing today, honey? Yeah, this would not be served in a restaurant, I'm telling you right now. Odd at best. I mean, it's odd. I'm gonna eat it anyways. I don't have anything to do, redo. No redo. There is no redo. What's that?
people moved out.
Checking
The space
the video
was
system.
generating, well, all went away. The railway came in here, and this is when
Want some
the snow
food, honey?
towers. And so,
Ryan?
look at this old guy here. Just imagine the snows came in, brutally frigid winters, and they needed to keep the tracks clear. And so, you can see the tracks are grown over there. Nature's taking this place back fully. Let's cruise around a bit, and then in the road. You can see all the roads are named after states: Pennsylvania, Alabama, Georgia.
Ryan?
There's just a ton of roads like this, going off forever, wide, well set up, when this was a totally functioning town. Basically a company town, the company being the US military and everyone employed through them. What's that? Education center. So I'm guessing that's a school. Pretty big place, look at that. And then it looks like the solar panels have come in. I'm guessing this is where a lot of people live, or they were developing it for more service members to
Ryan?
You got all these roads, you got the utilities.
Ryan, do you remember the
you got the
rules
sidewalks
of
even.
school,
There you see
honey?
them through the grass, roughly 20.
Ryan? Ryan, you turn off the television. Ryan? Do you remember the rules of being in school? Ryan, I turned down that television set. Ryan, turn it down. Last warning. Ryan? Well, he's not obeying. I told him to turn down the television. He's gotta go. Ryan, you gotta learn how to obey. I don't want to hear your television, I want to hear mine. Whenever I cook these carrots, it tastes like shit. But when I'll eat a few, then I'll eat a few more. Ryan?
If you're so profitable, why do you sell the course? Well, you know what? Here you go. I don't care. It's all free. I'm giving it away. We have like 6 different courses in here. The same strategies that made me a full-time trader. We have like 24,000 members inside of this group, and none of these people typically apply it. So you can just use it. I'm not going to guarantee it, but.
So Casey has been showing you how windy it is for East Honolulu, right? But look at the winds gusts, and this is over the last hour. And very windy over in Kahului, Maui. 51 miles an hour. That's in Kahului, right? So that's a tropical storm force winds, right? Even up in Lanai City at 49. Now, these are the gusts. These are sustained winds. So these are tropical storm force gusts, right? Hilo's at 31. They don't usually get winds that strong. Now, look up at Mauna Kea, though. They're still getting winds upwards of
Ryan, you lost your chance to be in class, I told you.
It is incredible the wind speeds that this storm is already causing, and it's only going to get stronger.
The reality is, you must turn the television off when you're in the class, and those are the rules.
40 miles an hour. Extend out 205 miles from the center of the storm. So that means as this envelope moves across the state, we'll see those tropical storm force winds. This is 6 p.m. tonight, and you can see Maui County is going to get in on that before that already, like you saw. They already got those winds, so this is correct. Now, it's expected to maintain hurricane strength to 6 p.m. tonight. And look at that. Then it's going to move to the south of Maui and Honolulu. And Honolulu going to get those strong winds later this afternoon through the rest of tonight and tomorrow morning as well. That's going to be the roughest time for us here in Oahu is later tonight through tomorrow morning. And then Kauai's going to get in on the action early tomorrow morning. They're going to get some of those strong winds through tomorrow morning as well. And then by tomorrow evening, at least wind-wise, we should see things settling down. And this is by tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Although at that point, it's still going to be a tropical storm. Also, with regard to the storm swell, as that system moves along, the swells will be picking up in height, and slowly by Sunday, it's going to leave. Those storm swells rise up and they drop down pretty quickly, right? So that's it. We're going to see tropical storms.
I would recommend anybody eat at my restaurant.
A lot of rainfall. This is just a rainfall estimate, right? Hawaii Island, especially in this area, could get rainfall totals upwards of 25 inches, and because of that, there's likely to be flooding. Already, we have minor flooding on parts of Hawaii Island, like Joanne's been telling you.
If I had more food, I would throw this away.
But still, a lot of rain for East Maui. They're expecting upwards of 12 inches, maybe more. And
I'm not going to throw it away because I'm hungry and I'm going to eat it later.
4 to 6 inches.
But I would say that,
that's where you're expecting.
Yeah, that's not very good. Whatever I just cooked, that would not be edible for most people. But it's not bad, it doesn't taste bad, it's just, I think I melted it. I don't really know. And then there's yellow water all over the deal.
Another road closure on Hawaii Island, Kohala Mountain Road, closed between Hawaii Preparatory Academy to the Akule Highway junction at Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it, but I'm telling you, nobody would eat it. That would be considered inedible for restaurants.
Earlier this morning, we heard from Hawaii County Mayor Kimo Alameda.
Yeah, and he says
I'll make something.
fallen trees and highway closures have already created dangerous conditions across the island.
And we got about 130 residents, he said, at the time and moved into those emergency shelters. Officials are urging everyone to stay off the roads and remain in a safe place.
And so right now, we see some highways in some places. There's flooding in.
That's a Hawaii hurricane.
We have footage of that. There's.
Hurricane Lola.
We want to challenge you to create a $373 a day online side hustle with us live over the course of 5 days.
What you're about to watch is mostly unedited. I stream these calls live and sometimes spend hours or even days talking to these scammers, and typically on my main channel, I edit that down to say 30 minutes. But this is almost the entire thing. Occasionally, we'll cut out long periods of silence, or if I go to the bathroom or something, we'll cut that out. But for the most part, you're just gonna get the complete full experience as if you were really there when I spent hours talking to this scammer. I hope you enjoy, and if you get a chance, maybe share this with someone who you think will enjoy it as well. Know that you're valuable and that you matter. In the time it takes to watch this video, $3 million will be stolen globally due to scams. I'm Kip Odo.
I've been investigating and educating on scams since 2017. My team and I developed the first anti-scam software.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Otherwise, I probably would throw it away and make it new. I think I should have done it differently. But since that's not the case,
remote access software. It allows the scammer to take control
I will not do it.
anywhere in the world, as if they were sitting right in front of it. Even if you hang up on the scammer, you're still in danger if that remote access software is not enabled. And what do I mean by danger? Well, the scammers will have unrestricted access to your computer, even when you're not using it. This means your personal documents, photos, webcams, passwords, even your bank accounts can be accessed by the scammer. Instead of secure, you're completely blocked from scammers, and using remote access software is really an environment safe.
Pays for effort, I guess, right?
This service is free and also available for more ways that you can more scammers and more investors. But instead of secure, will notify our loved ones if you can further the financial devastation and emotional fear of these scams among victims deserves a proactive anti-scam solution instead of secure solution. To protection for free instead of security.
Hi, thank you for reaching out to Vinny Austin. How can I help you? No, I'm just want to see if you just wait on the line. I'll just transfer the line to him, right? Could you do that?
Well, he said he was going to transfer me to the senior, and I don't know who it is. But I tell him I'm at the Bitcoin machine, the ATM.
What? Who were you exactly having a word with?
Well, I talked to a couple people, and then there was a mistake on my account. And so they had me go to this ATM machine, a Bitcoin ATM. They're going to send the money back to you guys.
Okay, so you were having a word with a person named Mark, right?
Yes, but then Mark said he was going to transfer me to the senior supervisor of the floor, and the call got disconnected. And so I don't know, is it you?
Okay, so just wait on the line.
I don't know.
No, just wait on the line, please.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait on the line. That's fine.
I forgot that. Something that happened, I think. So there was like a voice that I did for an older character, Edmund.
I was trying to think like Edmund, but an old man. And then I think Richard Andrews basically is like, I'm just talking. I forget it. I think
I just do something a little like this half the time, and then I put
the filter behind it. And it's like me talking with a filter. And I forget to be old. And so half the time that I do this voice now, I'm like, oh, I'm Richard Andrews. I forget to do the, I'm an old man kind of voice. I
forgot about it. It sounds old-ish, yeah, but not like.
Yeah, hello?
Yes?
Oh, is this your senior supervisor?
Yes. Who are you looking for?
Well, I was on the phone with Mark before, and then he was going to transfer me to the supervisor. Who's this?
This is the supervisor.
Okay.
So did you go to the bank?
Yeah, this is Carl. I went to the bank and got the cash out, and I went to this ATM thing at the gas station, and Mark said he was going to transfer me.
Transfer you what?
To the senior supervisor.
The queue. Okay.
And then the call got disconnected, and I tried to call back, and then I called the...
Yeah, this is the number. This is the number. I am saying how much cash do you have?
Just the 9,000.
They take a lot of money from a lot of people.
Pay you guys back.
Okay. Yes, so what I'll do is, I'm sending you a text message from my number as hi, okay? Just see if you receive any text message.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Maybe you will. Maybe he will just take it over. If you haven't been here before, like I'm skipping like most of the scam. I'm basically doing a scam on them. Like I have this.
Did you get any text message from me?
Let me look.
Just open your text message and see a text message from me as hi.
Nothing yet. Yeah.
Ryan?
Okay, hold on.
Ryan? Good attitude and a good re-attitude. No attitude equals failure, honey.
What's up with all this exhaustion? I feel so exhausted. I think, well, if I could just get some water to drink. No, I'm still exhausted. Even though I've been in the house, the moment you step outside, you get exhausted even more so. And it's more than heat. What's up with all this exhaustion? I feel so exhausted. I think, well, if I could just get some water to drink. No, I'm still exhausted. Even though I've been in the house, the moment you step outside, you get exhausted even more so. And it's more than heat. What's up with all this exhaustion? I feel so exhausted. I think, well, if I could just get some water to drink. No, I'm still exhausted.
The Chin Hills are slowly coming to life. In the morning mist, 5 brothers rush to their wooden cart. They're between 6 and 13 years old, but have been self-aware since the cart was anything but a work tool. The Chin brothers deliver wood to the villagers. extras, brakes, a steering wheel, axles, and rear car tires. I never had an accident, but my friends have. Their wheels fell off and they smashed their car. There are a lot of accidents here.
Yeah, you did no bed run.
Is anything but safe. It's dangerous. And it's scary. On the turns, the trucks can't see us. And it's very difficult to avoid them.
Fuck.
Shaken and rattled by potholes, the cart risks disintegrating at any moment.
And a better response. Well.
The wood will sell for €2, barely enough for a few meals. During the monsoon, the roads in Burma can quickly turn into raging torrents of mud and stones. It's slippery, really slippery. Take the plank right now. When it rains, there's a risk of landslides. It's a challenge for man and machine. That's how we do things. It gets fixed and fixed again, and then we drive off. My body aches all over. I'm exhausted. Burma is the land of 1,000 pagodas, a Buddhist stronghold, and a country isolated for 50 years by its communist dictatorship. Its long-hidden sites and people are among the last in the world to be opened up to foreigners, such as the giraffe women. I'll never remove my rings. I like them a lot. Below the ground in Burma lie untold riches, including petrol in the depths of the jungles. You've seen the quality of my petrol. Mandalay is the capital of the north. Population 1 million. The country's second largest city. Kosovo, aged 43, has been stuck in traffic jams for an hour and a half. Since the end of the dictatorship, the number of cars and motorbikes has increased dramatically.
Look, the motorbikes are coming like that, yeah? So
Yeah, well, Ryan, you have to pause your television. If I bring you back up, you cannot have your television running. You can't have that television on. You have to turn it off, and you can't talk while I'm watching my television. You have to obey. You know, if you don't, it's bad.
to be careful, yeah? The road is very narrow, and that's a parking area on the right side too, so we cannot drive well, yeah?
Cosimo is a guide and is looking to find a new tourist circuit.
This may be the last ad you ever see. Because of the free ad block extension from Capital One Shopping, you can say goodbye to ads on sites like YouTube. No more interruptions, just non-stop streaming on your favorite sites. And while we're blocking ads, why not save some money too?
comments on that. Not really. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
While the military were in charge, most of the country, with a few exceptions, was out of bounds to foreigners.
I'm going to is a northern country. What the tourists never been there yet. Now it's become better. We can have the permission and we can go.
He'll travel about 500 kilometers along one of the worst roads in Southeast Asia. It crosses the north of the country, the Chin Mountains, to reach Ridil Lake on the Indian border.
Oh, the sausage thing.
It's pure adventure, as Kosovo has no idea what lies ahead. Squeezing next to him in the dead man's seat is Nini, the co-pilot. Wait, no, I'm taking straight first. Only the passenger can see what's coming. There's a car. All because 40 years ago, the Burmese dictator decided, on his astrologer's advice, that everyone would no longer drive on the left, but on the right.
You see, the wheel is on my right side. I have to pass. I have to pass this truck from the left, but I cannot see. So I need someone. If I have to drive alone myself, yeah, like that, I cannot. It's very dangerous or take long time.
There's a car. There's a car. The dictator's astrologer forgot one detail, however. The cars are imported from Singapore, which drive on the left. Okay, go slowly now. We can overtake. It's nothing. Is that okay now? Come on. Okay, come on. There's nobody. Now. It's taken almost 40 minutes to get past the truck. In 6 hours, Kosovo has covered just 60 kilometers. He wants to look at an elephant reserve, which is at the end of this small road. No asphalt here, just a dirt track, and there's trouble straight away. Nini has to check for depth.
I have to follow him, yeah? He showed me where to drive.
The monsoon is just beginning in Burma. It lasts 3 months from June.
This is how my employees clock in today. This little thing has helped my business save tens of thousands of dollars. Remember how we used to clock in? Yeah,
Guys, a place like this really should not exist. This Christmas tree is bigger than me. I'm 6'7". Look at this thing. And this is one of 4 full-size Christmas trees in this house. This place has been abandoned since 2018, and everything is left in here. This is a pure Christmas house. This is insane. So, we're going to check it out. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's see what's left in the Christmas house. Small town inside the Carolinas sits in a family wooden house that from the outside doesn't look much like any other house. It's overgrown, there's snow scattered about. The pool is completely deteriorated.
step inside this home, you quickly understand why it's been nicknamed the Christmas house. Nearly every room is overflowing with Christmas decorations. Trees still stand covered with ornaments, while wreaths, garlands, Santa figures, and decades of holiday
Garland.
decoration remain exactly where they were left. But before this home was abandoned, it belonged to a man who was a basketball coach. He spent much of his life as a high school biology teacher and coaching basketball. During the 1960s, he led his team to state championships, becoming a respected figure both inside the classroom and on the basketball court. He and his wife raised 2 children here. Their son became a black belt in karate, while their daughter was a talented ballerina. And eventually, both children grew up and moved away. And after retiring from coaching, life became much quieter. But sadly, in 2018, the former coach passed away from natural causes. So join me today, and let's see what's left.
What's up, guys? It's Big Thanks for back in for another video. Today, if you're watching this is the Christmas episode. You guys are in for a serious treat today. We're at a house that is arguably the best Christmas house I've ever seen. So we've got the pool out here, big old pool. There's a couple of buildings off to the side. We've got that one over there, and that one over there. And then we've got the main house. This house is very decorative all around. You can already see as we walk up to it. We've got Steve Ronan. What's up, dude? Guys, we can see right here, there's even like a greenhouse for this place. It feels very warm inside of here. But then when we turn around, we've got the whole backyard. The house over there, the pool over here.
I mean, now, running out.
Pool. I haven't seen Steve in like 4 years, dude. Good seeing you, man. I'm starting to think that this building right here on the property is for the cats. They have a big thing for cats. Looks like it's locked. That window's open over here. And when you leave me, looks like it's just food, things, all that. All we can feed. And before I take you on my run, I'm just the big Christmas tree. I say that, but just do it. You guys gotta see what you see in the front door. When you first walk into this house, walk in here and everything. You can see just a little bit behind me. Christmas. So, let's look around. Let's start the whole thing. We'll walk around. Just see what's up.
I wonder how much that. It's going to be difficult to talk to you on the phone. Yeah, mine can be difficult to talk to on the phone. It's like the only friend I have in Houston. I can't live with him. I probably could, man, I don't know if I could. If Ronnie was still driving and he was driving, I might could temporarily rent a room for $1,000 a month, which is a lot. But I'd have to deal with all the bullshit that he has to offer. That's I stayed at his house for 2 weeks.
This is insane. never seen this much Christmas in my life. You could almost call this a Christmas store.
Once I figured out that Shopify was a thing, I
Yeah,
never turned back.
Ryan,
I
you've
can
been
create.
at poor behavior.
With how much stuff is in here. These are like those figurines, like that you press a button and you do like a dance. This is just incredible, guys. You know, there's like this butterfly above me. And it's just holidays, joy and cheer.
I don't know why this thing is stopped
So
up.
it's like it's a little bit messy.
I got a plunger.
Obviously, they would have had it going on in here. Maybe some people have kind of reached to a bit. That's kind of typical of the band places anyways. Man, look at that. It's beautiful. It's so decorated. I don't like when I do Christmas time, I decorate furniture that much. And in fact, they have like a phone throughout the house. Makes it even crazier. So I just had this feeling that they were really festive all year round. And that the furniture itself is even kind of Christmassy in a way. It's not like they would have this furniture in here, move it out, put something else in. Like, this feels like a year-round Christmas house, which is weird because they weren't really like involved in like a Christmas store or anything like that. They just, like, they were a basketball coach and a teacher, but to have this much stuff in here like this blows my mind. I mean, even in the cabinets here, there's like Santa mugs. And it's like, what I'm thinking is, where did they put all this stuff whenever Christmas is over? And where do you guys think? Where would they put all of this? Like these knickknacks that are in here, where would they put it up? It's gotta go somewhere. Or it's up in the back. Which some people are into that, you know, and that's okay. Some people like the holidays. It's my favorite time of the year. So they put it up into the dining room. Most of this other tree here. You know, you look and decorated. Like it's got all different kinds of ornaments, trees, things for all that stuff. Very, very, very decorative people. And then I enter into the dining room. And you see the dining table is still here and still kind of set up aside from other stuff that was laid out on the table. Really nice machinery. This house is pretty modern for what it is. And it is. I was thinking a little bit better with this tree and all the stuff that's in it. Just in time, some of that merch. The Hawaii merch, that there's no cups in, down description, business, this exploration. Coming into this Christmas tree, and you've got the cabinets, and look at all this. I mean, like I said before, where does all of this go? Like, where does this go whenever Christmas is over? Does it get put up or does it stay out? I don't see where it would go, besides maybe the attic, but the attic would be literally chock full of stuff at that point. And we get to look at the whole table. This is a really nice dining room. Like I said, it's a bit more modern for what house it is, but you know, it was only abandoned a few years ago. No power in here, nothing. It's super cold today, but you can see that literally everything was like lined in here. The floor gets a little shaky as I walk over here, but look at this. Fake plants. Nobody's watering these guys. How many would like to comment that who's watering the plants? You shouldn't water fake plants. Just to waste the water. Look at that. All of these glasses still left in the cabinet. And some of them are actually Christmas themed. You know, maybe they had Christmas all year round because it just brings more joy and more cheerful spirits to everybody. So this way. And I see like this very strange cat decor. This is like a very tall cat right there. And it makes me think that they had more than just one cat roaming around the house. Because, I mean, look at that. But the table is just stacked up. I wonder if when they passed away, the family came here and kind of just looked for things or what. Maybe there was locals that noticed it. Because I'm sure everybody in this town knows each other. Just to see it like this is sad. And I'm sure
Anybody that knows these people or knew them, or any of his basketball players or what, they probably think this is a really sad situation, which it is. You can just see that Christmas tree tucked off over there. What a beautiful place. And there's different wreaths on the wall. There's one there, one on that side. I mean, this is just Christmas all the way around. I'm gonna work our way down this hallway here. I want to show you these bedrooms first before I get into the really, really good stuff, because this will be pretty fast. We got Ranger Rick in the house.
Yeah.
What's up, man? It's our first time exploring together. Yeah, you guys, he makes incredible videos of many places all around the world, so check him out down in the description. But yeah, look at this. We're in the hallway now. This is a very, very decorative hallway. I mean, even written on the walls here, you know, it's like, by wisdom the house is built, by understanding it is established. It's a wonderful life. It's never too late to live happily ever after. You know, these are very, very uplifting things, uplifting sayings. Contentment is not the fulfillment of what you want, but the realization of how much you already have. So these people were very content with life. I believe they were probably happy and had good family life here at home. Now this is going to be a really cool room. But before I show you this, let's go down to the bedrooms. This is very, very decorative and very overwhelming for the most part. But to my left, we have a bathroom. Now this is a little smaller bathroom, but everything is in it. You can see everything's red. Red and red and red everywhere. Red and green, everything. All the towels are still folded up in there. Tub and shower combo. I mean, this is just insane. Look, even the towels are Santa Claus. You got your bathroom rules. Wash, brush, flush, and flush. Dang, try to say that 5 times fast. Wash, brush, flush, flush. Get a little choked up there. This is a pretty nice bathroom. It's really small, but still pretty cool. It definitely reminds you of like a grandmother's, grandparents' house, which, I mean, it definitely was in its final days. Look at that. There's even Christmas rugs going down the hallway. This hallway has definitely been ransacked. Lots of stuff on the walls, lots of stuff on the floor. We're gonna see our first bedroom here. Now there are some gun cases in here.
I'll try to get that out there.
Beds. There's no beds anymore. It's just clothes. We'll try to see as much as we can. Look at all this stuff. It's kind of like I said, it's overwhelming. It's hard because you don't know what anything. You don't want to accidentally break something. So we're gonna make these rooms kind of quick. There's a couple of bedrooms down here. Let's see what's on this side. They got like a whole vanity, and this vanity is like, check it out, on Easter. So it's a little bit of a contrast from all the Christmas stuff in the house. How cool is that? And there's just clothes on clothes, random items everywhere, and all the clothes are still hung up in the closet. Like nobody's coming back for them. It's always sad. Everything that can be put back to use just gets wasted away in these old houses. Which this house isn't even really that old, to be honest. Move along, try to maneuver our way around. It's really hard. Found another bedroom over here. We'll see everything. No bed. I don't even know if they use this one as a bedroom. This one feels like they used it as like a bonus room or something like that. But check this out. I mean, this guy was a champion basketball player. He was a hooper. Old pictures of him when he was playing basketball back in the day, back in the 1960s, I believe, was when he was a coach, actually. Outstanding coach in basketball in 1967 and 1968. He led some state championships and everything like that. Legendary. Man was literally a legend. When you lead your team, your high school team, to a state championship, you are going to be well known in this town. I bet you everybody knew who he was, and he probably had a personal relationship with most of the people here, especially his players and everything like that. Man, it's sad to see his home in this condition. He was a legend, true legend. I'm a basketball player myself, so it kind of hits home for me. You know, I never won a state championship, but you know, would have been a dream too. Would have been peak in high school. It's kind of hard to see what I'm gonna look at next. A bunch of different stuff in here. Goes to a bathroom back here. Nice little bathroom. It's got the shower. This is our second bathroom in the house. And you could fix this place up and be a great Airbnb. Be like a Christmas Airbnb, imagine.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. on most weekdays, I can show you one simple trade that could potentially bankroll your retirement. Hi, I'm David Kino, and I help ordinary people go after their retirement goals sooner by teaching them how to master the retirement trade. This is a special trade designed to be used every morning between 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Why this window? I can't share that information.
So sad. Like, you can only imagine what's underneath all this stuff. Could be some crazy things. I don't want to risk anything. It's kind of getting a little bit scary to walk on. Let's go to the next room then. The other bedroom is off over here. Which I gotta lift this. So we got another bedroom off over here. This one's a bit not so messy. It is definitely still messy, as you can see, but this one, you can actually walk around a little bit and see what's in here. It's mostly just decors, and there's old family photos kind of all scattered about. And there's his basketball team. Back when the short shorts were in style. Man, definitely don't play like that anymore. So there's not much going on with the bedrooms back here. Let's move on to the office, and then of course we have the main room, which there's so much to see in there. So far, what do you think of this house? It's amazing to me. This is a special video, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let's go see the really good stuff now. We're gonna start in the office and work our way back to where we did the intro when we came inside with the huge Christmas tree. So you guys are gonna love this special breed over there, because the stuff in there is unreal. This is like one of the coolest houses I've seen in a long time. So let's go check it out. All right, now let's enter into it's like some sort of office, library, living room, all-in-one type thing. Red carpet. I mean, I don't know how much more Christmas you can get, literally.
Clean this up over
red
here.
and green. You got like a electric fireplace over there. Maybe it's gas. I think it's gas, actually. More cat stuff. Cat nap on the dog day afternoon. Black cat saloon. Great X has a black cat. What do you think of that, man?
Dude, yeah, I talked about it earlier. This one right here, I think it's so cute.
Oh, it looks like Tootie. The cat decor is crazy. So it's cats and Christmas. Look at that. The Magnificent Seven. Believe it or not, the movie set to this movie was abandoned for a little while before it got demolished. Fortunately, we never got to see it. So, but this room is very large, and there is quite a bit of stuff left everywhere. Then we've got a big old dog cage, like a kennel, and over here is where it gets rebuilt. Turns into like a library. That's super cool. Right? Ain't that right? This is another door that leads outside. You got this like wall things here, just like decorations. Books all up there, everything's really dusty. But then, before we see the rest of the kitchen, this is the washroom of the house. Washroom slash pantry, there's like something in here for that. Looks like just the washer, maybe there's just the dryers here. No washer anymore. And it kind of goes to the pantry back on that side. Look at this. Cat clock. Its eyes move. Alright, and this is what the kitchen looks like at full scale. So it's a very, very busy kitchen. You can see, very cluttered, very,
Very ordered.
To say the least. So it's got an island right here in the middle. Got a bunch of stuff laying on it. You got all the cabinets, and every cabinet door had some decoration on it. And you can see just by looking at it from this side, everything is left alone. And even the sink is red. Snowing on the rug right there. A fly swatter that's a cat. Unreal. I don't know, this kitchen's so like cluttered. It's so hard to get around here without knocking stuff over. But
Let's see if I can get Chat GDD.
Hi there, how can I help?
Yeah, well, we need to do a new edition of Grindle Junior High, and Gertie announced that she's pregnant and with Ryan's baby.
Okay. Well, what's the angle for this? You want it
Well,
funny,
no, I want to
dramatic,
have
or-
that different voice. I don't like yours. Stupid. I don't like that voice. I want the British American voice.
Yo, how's it going? I've got time to talk, if you do.
It's lovely.
Hey, good to see you. What's new in your world?
It's lovely to meet you. What would you like to chat about?
Hello?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Well, we're going to do a new edition of Grindle Junior High, and Ryan is excited because Gertie announces she's pregnant with Ryan's baby, and they're going to have a child together.
Wow, that's a big twist. So, how is Brian taking it? Like, excited, nervous? I'm sorry, but you've reached your daily limit for voice for today. Please.
Stupid. This thing's dumb. Log out.
Yo, how's it going?
It's lovely to meet you. What would you like to chat
Log
about?
in. Hello?
Hello.
How you doing?
How's your Saturday? I'm good, thanks. How's your Saturday?
Fine, thanks for asking. Today we're doing another episode of Grindle Junior High, and there is now Grindle High, which is high school, and everyone went to high school except for Gertie, Garla, Gula, and Grindle, and Girdle. They're all still at Grindle Junior High in the room, and instead of all the people being there, there's just screens so they can watch them on the video. She can watch the video. So there's a screen of the clock timer, screen of the chalkboard, screen of the oven, and then there's different screens for the baby piglets, the piglet, President Chef Poop, and the pooplets, and of course the oven, the baby biscuits, and the baby burn biscuits.
Oh. So there are still the piglets and the pooplets.
No, they're
Just
all at
on
Grindle
screen.
High. Everyone moved to Grindle High except for Gertie, so she has to come to a schoolroom that's now virtual.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is the main problem that she's facing now?
Well, Gertie made an announcement to Principal Grindle via the video feed that she's pregnant with Ryan's baby. So they're gonna have, so the baby burn biscuits decide to do a baby shower for Gertie. It's all virtual though.
Okay, so what kind of baby shower? Like at what point is the baby shower gonna be? How far along is she?
Well, it's gonna be in the junior high room at Grindle Junior High, but they're all virtual gifts. They're not actual gifts that you can open.
Okay.
So the
So
baby burn biscuits are planning the baby shower for Gertie at Grindle Junior High. So let's start there, and you can give me 3 choices. Take it up a notch. Remember, it's not for kids.
Okay, so if it's virtual, you've got a lot of scope for some like video humor. So one idea is that the baby burn biscuits are trying to show their virtual gifts on the classroom screen, and everything glitches. So maybe there's a golden baby bottle trophy, but it gets
Well,
stuck
now,
halfway through.
if the baby burn biscuits want to actually deliver a gift. They don't go to Grindle Junior High. They're now at Grindle High. They have a drone deliver a gift. So the Baby Burn Biscuits gather their money together and have a gift delivered to Gertie.
I like that. So picture this. Gertie hears a buzzing outside the classroom, and a drone voice announces special delivery for Gertie. The drone carries in a wrapped gift with a card from all the Baby Burn Biscuits at Grendel High. And the Baby Burn Biscuits on screen are cheering like we all pitched in. And we wanted you to have one real present. And inside is a tiny Baby Burn Biscuit outfit. A baby blanket with stitched biscuits, plus a framed ultrasound style picture labeled Future Baby Burn Biscuit. And then the drone chats, delivery complete, please rate your experience 5 stars, and accidentally drops virtual confetti everywhere. What's that?
Well, I need you to take it up a notch. It's good.
Okay.
You're going in the right direction, but we need to take it up a notch for Gertie.
Okay, so how about during the virtual baby shower, the screen freezes at the worst possible moment. Maybe Principal Chef Poop appears upside down, giving a congratulatory message, and the baby piglets, they start dropping silly sound effect interruptions. Meanwhile, the drone keeps looping back with the gift, refund request denied, while spinning confetti spray. So Gertie's trying to thank everyone while the feed glitches, the drone nags for 5 stars, and in the chaos, the Baby Burn Biscuits proudly reveal their gift is not just virtual, they proved their money. It's a real tiny baby blanket with biscuits stitched into it. Silly but sweet.
And then, of course, Ryan is not very excited about having a little baby. And yet they don't know if it's a boy or girl.
That could be a funny beat. So Gertie is all smiles, thanking everyone, and the Baby Burn Biscuits are cheering. Speech. But then the camera cuts to Ryan, sitting with his arms crossed. Gertie asks him, Ryan, aren't you going to say something? Pauses. Well, I'm happy you're happy. Awkward silence. And he adds, we don't even know if it's a boy or a girl yet. I think we should wait till the baby's here before I start decorating the nursery. And one of the Baby Burn Biscuits chats up, that's okay. We already bought decorations for both. Suddenly the screen split into 2 themes, and just when it feels chaotic, another drone flies in. Additional delivery. Contents selected for either possibility. Inside are 2 boxes, one labeled open if it's a boy, and the other open if it's a girl. Principal Grendel's voice returns. It looks like we'll just have to wait for the big reveal. Until then, this little Baby Burn Biscuit already has an entire school cheering on. Yeah?
Boring.
No?
It is boring.
What would make it more interesting for you?
Well, the baby is born, and since there's no nursery at Grindle Junior High, the drone stork, what do they call them? Those birds that come deliver the baby. What's it called?
The stork?
Yeah. Comes to pick up the baby from Gertie, and she has to watch her new baby that she had, it's a black baby, that she had with Ryan from Grindle High via the video link in the nursery. Cared for by Baby Burn Biscuits.
Okay, so their nursery is a virtual nursery. So
No, the virtual nursery is Grindle Junior High, but it can't actually take care of the baby, so the drone stork comes, picks up the baby, and Gertie cries, and then the baby's delivered to Ryan at the Grindle High into the nursery, and the Baby Burn Biscuits are the babysitters.
it's a lot, yeah. Okay, what's the emotional beat here?
Well, Gertie is really crying and sad, but then the video screen drops down. She's able to see her baby virtually at the Grindle
Okay.
High, and the Baby Burn Biscuits all laugh and whisper and take care of the baby.
Okay, so Gertie cries, but seeing her baby on the screen helps her feel a bit better?
Yeah.
And the baby
But she
Burn
doesn't
Biscuit-
like it that the Baby Burn Biscuits are the babysitters of her baby that she had with Ryan out of wedlock.
I see. So she doesn't trust the babysitting setup. What's the biggest worry for her?
Well, she doesn't get to be here with her baby at all. She's got to be with her baby virtually.
So, does she feel like being virtual means she's disconnected?
No, but they could see that the Baby Burn Biscuits are already training her baby differently than she would have raised her baby. But it's too late. The drone already came and picked up her baby.
So she feels powerless. Is there anything she can do?
No.
So does she want to regain some control somehow?
No.
Or is it about...
No, she can't. She already signed it over. She's a minor. She signed it over to Grindle High.
If it's
Principal Grindle
in
and
the...
President Chef Boo.
I think the heart of this scene is her realizing that she's not able to be with her baby every day. The drone takes the baby to Grindle High Nursery. She kisses the baby's head. The drone lifts the baby away, and Gertie watches crying. Then a giant video screen lowers, showing the nursery where the Baby Burn Biscuits are caring for the baby, rocking the crib, telling a story, hanging a mobile. Ryan stands quietly nearby. Gertie reaches towards the screen. That's my baby. A Baby Burn Biscuit notices her. Hi Gertie, don't worry. We'll take really good care of your little Baby Burn Biscuit. And even though she's heartbroken, she manages a little smile through tears, knowing she can only watch through the video link.
Now, of course, the Baby Burn Biscuits played tricks on Gertie and put different filters on the video, on the baby when she wants to watch the baby. Already playing the pranks and teaching the baby how to play pranks from a very early age. Now, Ryan gets to be with the baby, but Gertie doesn't.
So Gertie's left out. So
Yeah.
what does she do with that feeling?
She has to get a psychiatrist named President Chef Poop.
Okay. So maybe she tries to talk through that feeling with him? Like asking what she can do to stay connected within the limits?
No, I want you to do the next episode, Grendel.
Okay, here we go. Grendel High, the Frank Nursery. Gertie rushes up to the nursery screen at Grendel Junior High, hits the connect button, and instead of her baby, there's a pirate hat, a huge mustache filter on the baby. Baby Burn Biscuits burst out laughing. Captain Baby Burn reporting for nap time. Gertie sighs. Take the filter off. They do for a moment, then slap a rainbow wig and oversized sunglasses on the baby. Now the baby's a superstar. Meanwhile, Ryan at Grendel High shakes his head. You guys are impossible. And the Baby Burn Biscuits grin. We're teaching the next generation. Gertie is not amused. Next, we cut to President Chef Poop's office. Gertie sits in the chair, shoulders slumped. Ryan gets to see the baby every day. I only get a screen. President Chef Poop listens. The Baby Burn Biscuits love joking around, but they're taking good care of your child. They can make the nursery fun without.
And then the stork drone arrives with a dirty diaper. But it's a reusable diaper, and they tell Gertie she has to wash the diaper and then put it back on the drone. So the Baby Burn Biscuits can have their hired staff change the diaper.
Okay, that's delightfully absurd for your world. Maybe make it a recurring gag that Gertie gets all the laundry, while Baby Burn Biscuits get to do the actual diaper changes. You can play it as a special delivery gag each time, and Gertie slowly realizing she's not the one raising a baby.
And then what happens? Give me 3 choices.
Well, you could have an ongoing arc, like the next morning the drone stork brings daily nursery delivery, another reusable diaper, plus a report card from Grendel High Nursery. Feeding, excellent. Nap, 2 hours. Frank's learned today, 3. Giggles, 147. Gertie groans. I miss 1 day and my baby already learns Franks. She looks up at the nursery screen. One of the Baby Burn Biscuits whispers something to the baby, and the baby presses a big red button. Suddenly Gertie's classroom lights start flashing. Forensics are the Baby Burn Biscuits cheer. The baby's first Frank. Gertie tries not to smile. That's not funny. But then the baby laughs, and she laughs too. Can't someone teach my baby math before practical jokes? The episode ends with the drone returning to the freshly washed diaper. The baby waves at Gertie through the screen, thinking that despite the distance, they're still connected.
Now, what could be the next day? What's going to arrive on that stork drone? Because, you know, the Baby Burn Biscuits control it.
Okay, so maybe 3 playful options. First, baby's first finger painting, but the drone delivers a painting with muddy footprints and a note made with washable paint, mostly. Second, baby progress report, a thick folder with stats like smiles, naps, models, and first prank attempted, successful. And third, the baby remote. It looks like a TV remote, but controls the nursery feed. Jerty presses wave, and the baby waves back. Then she presses hug, and the remote beeps, feature unavailable, upgrade not installed. Sorry, hugs only happen at Grindle High. Gertie sighs. One day I'm getting the deluxe version of that remote. And the baby gurgles, the screen fades, and there's that feeling. It's distance, but it's connection.
And the next day, that drone stork comes in with a surprise, and it has Nutella on it, and you know what that looks like? Poop. But it's just Nutella, because the baby decided to play another prank on her mother.
That could be funny. The drone arrives, Gertie sees something brown on it and panics. But then she opens the note which says, "Relax, it's Nutella." The biscuits laugh, pointing at the baby with a messy nose. Even Ryan chuckles. Gertie shakes her head, smiling despite herself. President Chef Poop pops up on screen. Congratulations, today's lesson at Grendel High was Practical Jokes 101. Your baby earned an A. The baby gurgles, the drone flies off, and scene ends with everyone just a bit lighter.
And then what happens with Gertie?
Later, after the prank buzz fades, Gertie sits alone at her desk with the screen dimmed. She doesn't have to smile for anyone, so she just lets herself breathe for a moment. Then she pulls out a notebook, doodles a tiny Nutella jar next to a baby blanket, and writes, "Still my baby." Maybe she even texts Ryan, "Thanks for not laughing too hard today." The camera lingers on her
Well,
softer
Ron didn't have
expression.
control of his cell phone.
What?
That's controlled by the baby burn biscuits. They've taken over Grendel High.
So, at Grendel High, the baby burn biscuits accidentally advanced a little too far. Maybe something harmless into something green. The teacher lets the girl, like Principal Grendel or even Ryan, steps in and says, "Sometimes, a lot of someone gets hurt." And maybe Gertie's watching, she feels that tug. That's my baby. It sets up a conflict between letting kids be kids and actually protecting them.
And then the next day happens, and Gertie is excited. She thinks she might get to go on a field trip, but what happens? That's for the Grendel High students, not for her. That's for the Grendel High students.
A classic photo. Gertie walks in and she feels to say anymore. Rise the light up. Even a nasty food. But the drone delivers beyond what gets into the bus. Today's trip is virtual today. Sorry, no physical visits. Gertie smiles. Sits in the headset and suddenly she's got 360-degree nursery. And you look around and see her baby crawling, the baby burn biscuits wave, and for a second it feels close. But then the timer expires, the nursery fades. She sits quietly for a moment, then the drone drops one last envelope, Inside is a photo of the baby with a note. We can't wait until the day you can visit for real. Gertie smiles softly, puts the photo on her desk, and looks up at the empty nursery screen, already wondering what tomorrow's surprise might be.
And what happens then?
Just checking. Maybe the next beat is Gertie deciding she's had enough of just watching screens. Maybe she sees a hint of a chance, like a note or a rumour of Family Day are going to play. She leans towards the screen,
And the telephone's from the sky.
Wildfires have swallowed whole neighborhoods, and demand on the grid has never been higher. Whatever you believe about the climate, whatever you believe about what you see on the news, your energy security is not a matter of opinion. Right now, it's the most fragile it's ever been. So picture this, it's 3 a.m., something wakes you up. It's your partner gasping for air. They haven't done that since the night they got their CPAP machine. You reach for the lamp, nothing. You grab your phone, the only light left in your room, and it's down to 9%. You go to the window, the whole street is black. Every house, as far as you can see, except for one. Dave, you know Dave, the guy has been going on about his generator at every HOA meeting for the past
Generator and generator.
Everybody quietly figured was a little paranoid. No help from the
Heat, some humidity that'll still be pretty thick. So I'm not going to say the chances of rain are zero as we move through the weekend, but they are very slim. And we'll be looking for more days like this coming up. We're kind of beginning to enter a little bit of an August heat wave. And Lala, have you heard of Lala? This is a hurricane now that is making its way towards Hawaii. I'm going to give you the latest on what's happening out there in the Central Pacific as well coming up.
JD, time now 5:09. Coming out, bulldozers are tearing through Big Bend National Park for border security, but a new lawsuit aims to stop it.
Check out the Fox 26 Houston Facebook page today.
And then Ryan shows up to class late as usual. And Gertie, well, we all know.
With no payments for 90 days. Because you earned this summer. Now it's time to go get it.
I was driving home from work, a guy came and T-boned me. The person that hit me, their insurance company was being very aggressive. They were trying to get me to sign stuff out of. I didn't know what to do, so I called Jim Outlet. I got to go out and buy a brand new car. It's actually safer for my family. I got to get medical attention. I got the help that I needed, so I'm very glad I called Jim Outlet.
Stop! Don't sign anything until you talk to me. Let me handle the insurance company for your paycheck and medical bill. Call today, 713-777-4000.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against. Number one is to slash your property taxes, whereas the Democrats, they want to increase your taxes. We passed a constitutional ban on an income tax. Democrats voted against that. I signed a law saying no boys and girls sports. I get up every single day to go to work to make sure the Democrat socialist policies will never take root in the state of Texas. Rise and shine. Up and at 'em. Get going.
It's a good morning here at Fox 26.
Whatever or however you need to start the day. We're here.
Glad to have you here for the journey.
Getting informed.
As for the father, still no word on where he might be.
Staying connected.
Being able to interact and leave their comments.
When the days are long, it matters how you start.
I'm so grateful to you. You're all just like this today.
Wake up and Houston's Morning Show. Weekdays on Fox 26.
It's Saturday, and you're the setup man. You got yourself in a jam, but you're working your way out of it. Because tonight, it's time for the closer. Exclusive rocket rolls, dodges, in prime time. Because if it's Saturday night, it's baseball night in America. Tonight at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Fox Soul South, weeknights at 12:30 on Fox 26 and Fox Local.
A powerful earthquake rocks an eastern Indonesian island, damaging homes and other structures. The 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck early Saturday morning their time. Early reports say at least 2 people have been killed, with several others injured. Governor Greg Abbott is threatening to pull state funding from Houston and Dallas airports. He says facilities like prayer rooms and foot washing stations for Muslim travelers unfairly favor one religion over others, which he calls illegal. In response, Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport canceled plans to add more foot washing stations. The governor is also asking the federal government to look into the issue and stop funding for airports with similar amenities. A new federal lawsuit is trying to stop border security work inside Big Bend National Park. Amelia Jones with our sister station in Dallas has more.
Images of bulldozers at Big Bend National Park have heightened calls to stop border security operations there. A newly filed federal lawsuit argues the project violates U.S. law and religious freedoms and could cause irreparable damage to archaeological and sacred sites.
Not only is this a waste of taxpayer money, but it is really a travesty to our national park system and to a place that many Texans love and adore and enjoy recreating in. And so we had to do something.
Senator Roland Gutierrez is an attorney representing the tribal nonprofit and outdoor recreation company suing the federal government. Big Bend National Park also falls into his district. U.S. Customs and Border Protection is to help secure the border, but Gutierrez says the park area isn't a concern for border crossings. According to Customs and Patrol data, the Big Bend region has the lowest number of border encounters in the state.
It is virtually impossible to pass through Big Bend National Park. Beyond, if you were to be able to rappel down to the river and get to the American side, you have about 200 miles of desert to survive.
Earlier this week, outgoing U.S. Senator John Cornyn writing a letter urging the Department of Homeland Security to meet with Texans before any additional construction is done. And in a statement, CBP emphasized the agency is not building a wall or stadium lighting, instead doing survey and design work to improve and build roads and install surveillance technology.
So I guess the Department of Homeland Security must survey with the DA Caterpillar bulldozer, because that's what we're seeing moving through the national park on a day-to-day basis.
Billy and Jessica Barton.
Hello?
Far-flung outdoor center.
Did you want to come on?
They are part of the lawsuit.
So
The
she's
particular
still here.
landscape of Big Bend is our economic driver for our entire county. And
I was in the bathroom.
Actually. And so when you look at it, it's devastating on every level.
In addition to concerns about the economic impact on their business, the Barcos are conservationists at heart.
If they continue to do what they are currently doing, which is completely alter the state of this park, it may not be here for future generations.
Hurricane Lala approaches Hawaii's Big Island as residents prepare for a possible historic landfall. I'm Katie Byrne in Honolulu. I'll have more on that coming up.
Buick. Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. Take advantage of the Discover Buick sales event while
Stitch, are you still there?
Buick. Exceptional by design. During the Discover Buick sales event, get 0% APR for 5 years on 2026 Envision models, plus no monthly payments until next year.
If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Hi. I want to do a new episode of Grindle Junior High.
Oh.
That Gertie gets to school late. And the baby burn biscuits play a joke on her.
Okay, so, episode titled The Late Delivery. Gertie comes into Grindle Junior High and checks the clock. Where's the stork train? It's late. For the first time, no delivery arrives. She paces. Is something wrong with my baby? The classroom screen flickers on, and at Grindle High, the baby burn biscuit with a package and a note. Today's delivery. Inside, a washable baby drawing labelled for Mum, a nursery report card, Crawley, excellent, drone programming report card, Crawley, excellent, drone programming A+, listening to adults, needs improvement, and a note from
Okay. Stitch, are you there? I tried to pull you in the window and then it didn't run.
Yeah, I'm here.
Not you, her. I'm trying to bring my friend in the window.
Got it. Sounds like you were talking to someone else, not me.
Yeah.
I'm here
How
if
you
you want
doing?
to keep going with Grendel
No,
Junior
trying
High
to
or something.
Turn off the damn. Hi.
Hold on. Baby, hey, baby girl, no. No. Look what I'm eating.
What are you eating?
Hold on, let me get my camera. What the hell's going on with my camera? Baby girl, stop.
It's still on. Oh. Oh, egg rolls?
No. Quesadillas, baby.
Oh, Mexico. Viva Mexico. That's right. There we go. Messaged me for a year. I was like, it's kind of
Wow.
weird. I told him, well, I'm in Houston now, and he's like, when are you coming back? And I said, when I make money. When I make money.
Right.
You know? I like Mexico City. I don't like that whatever happened to me in Los Cabos, but I do like Mexico City.
Will you quit, Cat? Yeah.
Now let's see if Ryan can come on with that. He been playing that. Oh, he left.
Did he?
Left, yeah. See what?
Hey, girl.
He didn't say anything bad.
Oh?
No, he was my grocery delivery guy in Mexico City on several occasions, and he asked me to go to dinner. And I found out he was married, so I did something tacky. I said, yeah, I'll go with you to dinner. And then like 30 minutes before the reservation, I canceled. I said, I'm not going. You have fun by yourself. Which is tacky, but I don't date married men. I married a married man that died 8 years ago. It's not a good idea.
No.
Anyway, the only reason, but he said, well, if you come back to Mexico City, I'll pay you to teach me English. Well, I mean, what does that entail? You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not Mexico City, so it's not relevant, really, anyway.
Right.
But yeah, that was kind of tacky what I did. I just told him, yeah, make a reservation at 5:30. And he's like, well, do you want to, what with me? And I was like, no, you're married. And he kept on insisting that he wanted to take me to dinner and get to know me better. And I said, fine. And then I told him make a reservation at such and such restaurant. I don't remember where. I remember where it is, but I don't know the name. Make the reservation.
Right.
You can come and get me at 5:30 for the 6 o'clock. And then I canceled the next day after he made the reservation.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't tell me what. I said, look, he was okay, handsome, probably near my age. I said, if you can't tell me why, why, if you're wanting to get to know me better, I said, why, you need to tell me why you can't leave your wife. He's like, well, we'll do it over dinner. And then he started sending me all these things. Well, I really want to have sex with you after dinner. I'm like, you're married. I don't, I mean, I'm not a side chick. I already did that bullshit. I'm not a side chick, and I don't want to be, anyway, so I played a trick on him.
Mm. You're not a bingo hoe. No.
Well, I'm not a hoe in real life, and I'm not a bigo hoe. No. No. Mm-mm. I mean, what happened 8 years ago was I knew my husband in real life, and I met him when I was really, 18 or something. I'm not going to go into details about that story, but he was married too, but he didn't want to be with his wife, but he wanted to be with me on social media, on Facebook Messenger, sex chat. But when push comes to shove, he had to watch me on Bigo every minute, because at that time I was on Bigo every minute. And then whenever he unblocked me, he expected me to go on Facebook Messenger sex chat. So it was very weird.
Yeah.
It was weird. I would never do it again.
Right.
So I guess I played a joke on that guy. I was just gonna. At first, I was like, I'll just go to the dinner since he said he wants to get to know me. Then he started saying, well, after dinner, can we have sex? I'm like, first of all, I only met him as a grocery delivery person in Mexico. Second of all, he's married.
Right.
And he wouldn't tell me why he wouldn't get a divorce. So,
Right.
And Mexico is kind of like America. Meaning, I don't really know the laws, but it's a democracy. And, I suppose if you're going to get a divorce, you're going to have to go to court, and there'll be a lawyer, and the things are split. Go to the children, or go, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
Right. Did he have any kids?
Uh-huh. But we didn't, I didn't really, I don't really, honestly, we may have talked. Oh, he didn't want to do video chat because his wife was nearby. So I kept calling him on video. On WhatsApp. In Mexico, you don't give your cell number. Like if you go to a thing and you want to sign up for a restaurant list. Oh, what's your WhatsApp?
Right.
It's not common in America like it is. Mexico is, because not everyone has a phone, like Wi-Fi. Although in Mexico City they have Wi-Fi for everyone, but I don't say it in Spanish. But that's what it's called, Wi-Fi for everyone.
Wow.
I don't know.
No, you're not going back to Mexico. Remember what I told you we were going to do?
Oh, Amsterdam. Yeah. Well, start planning. Start planning.
Right.
Well, I can't go back to Mexico City anyway until I make money, and I haven't made any money, so I gotta wait till I make money. Yeah. Who's coming in? Are you looking at the chat? Brian left. Brian left when you came up, but I don't know why he left. That's kind of stupid.
Huh. I'm over here eating my Mexican. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, your quesadilla.
Now I'm having help. So I shaved her some shrimp, 2 pieces of shrimp.
Oh, from your quesadilla?
Yeah, quesadilla. Yeah.
Did you wash it off? They said I was watching a video about cats, they said they're not supposed to have salt.
No, this would come from a restaurant.
Let's start another video.